fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Now Levine, after the missed three from Stephen Curry, misses from close range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Feeds it to Levine. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Ball. 3-on-3. And Levine with the slam.
And we witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Curry fires from way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The Warriors, number one.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones from that Curry, although they've had mixed success.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Brantley. Derek Jones comes in for Green. Troy Brown's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And then for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Wiggins. Rudy subbed in for Jordan Poole.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
And amazing to even consider using a box in one of the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Now here's Curry. And Bielitsa kicks to Curry. Bielitsa passes to Curry. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Caruso. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And again, Chicago, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. And here is Bielitsa. Here's Moody. Misses the 3. Here's Caruso. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Caruso, no good. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Caruso's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry, good on the shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets.
The best on our team, love to teach.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
Stephen Curry.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the 2nd quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Johnson, DeRozan out there with Jones. Then there's Brown, and it's Caruso in at the 1. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Johnson can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the 2nd quarter. And that's a foul. It's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Tony Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Green comes in for Troy Brown. Looney's checked in for Golden State. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
Chicago on defense. And it's Wiggins missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he lobs it up.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Baseline J on the way, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Poole. Dishes to Kuminga. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Looney. Here's Green. Looney passes to Green. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late, and it catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Warriors also with a sub, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kuminga. LaVine against Wiggins. LaVine can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's Green sliding it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
You just don't want to give Andre Iguodala that kind of lane because you get that kind of highlight.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Wiggins against Levine. Outside DeRozan. Outside Ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa. He checks in for Capalot-Ytt.